its thing. We're going to start by coming down onto the mat. So just take a moment to have your neck, shoulders, base of the spine resting on the mat. Think about the back of the neck being long. If you want, you can take a block or something similar under your head to keep the back of that neck long. And then just take a moment to take your hands to your lower belly. Breathe into that abdomen space. Belly rising on your inhale, softening on your exhale. Take a moment to tune into your body. Notice if you're holding on to any areas of tension this morning, any tightness, and then just take a moment to notice if you're holding on to any unwanted thoughts. Just let them go on your next exhale, allowing you to be fully present on your mat this morning. Last breath here, and then we shall get going. So if you've got a block, remove it. We're going to come down into a low bridge. So feet hip distance apart. Slowly peel your bum off the mat. Give your glutes a prod, give them a tap, make sure they're firing. You want to think about slightly tucking the tailbone towards the back of the knees, creating a diamond. So middle finger to pubic bone, thumb to belly button, big bony palms. Bones on the two front hip points, and that wants to sit nice and flat. And then from here we're going to make some fists with our hands and push them into those big hip bones. So as you push down into the hips, feel the glutes react against those hands, hopefully firing up. And then you can slowly start to pulse as you take your right hand to the sky. Pull back on the right fingers with the left hand, opening up through the palm. Breathing here. Swap sides, left hand pulls back. Really spread those fingers apart, really open up. Keep thinking about drawing the ribs down and in. Breath stays in and out through the nose. And then take your thumb across your palms, close your fingers around, and then just circle the wrist in the wrist joint. Give your hands a shake, roll upper back, middle back, lower back, all the way down to the mat. Interlace the hands behind the head, elbows frame the face. Just lift the head, feel a little traction of the back body, release to lower. And then we're going to inhale here, exhale, lift. Pull that low belly down and back, really feel like it's activating deep into the floor. Inhale, slowly come down. Exhale, we lift. Left arm reaches forwards towards the bottom of the mat. Really reach towards the mat. Feel those deep abdominals, the low abdominals engage. Hand behind the head, inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. Right arm reaches forwards, really reach. Feel those fingertips as if they've got lightning coming out the bottom, drawing you towards the bottom of the mat. Deep abdominals again, really working hard here. Hand behind the head, inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. This time twist to the right, small movement. Reach that right arm across the body, past the left thigh, and really reach. Make sure you don't drop onto this left shoulder. So you're really reaching here. Hand behind the head, inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. Twist to the right, small movement. Left arm crosses the body towards the outer edge of the right thigh. Really reach, keep that right elbow snug. Push down into those deep abdominals. Hand behind the head. Inhale, come down. Exhale, we lift. Last one. Reach those arms, both of them towards the bottom of the mat. Really reach, feel those deep abdominals get engaged. Nice work, guys. Hands behind the head, inhale, come down. Nice. Let's roll on our backs a couple of times and then roll on over onto all fours. We're going to come down into a gate rock. So we're going to step, first of all, our left foot out. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders. Think about your knees being under your hips. This is going to work the adductors. And then we're just going to rock slightly forwards and back. Really think about slurping up those low abdominals and think about the neck being neutral. And then swap sides, so the left knee comes down, the right leg extends out to the side. Really root down into that right foot, and then again just slowly rock. You're working your wrists here as well by rocking. Just think about holding the tone in your abdominals, ribs drawing in, neck in line, shoulders on the back body. Really nice. And then release. You're going to come down into dolphin, so interlace the hands, bring the forearms down. Release the neck, tuck the toes, lift up and back into dolphin. Really push through those forearms, finding length in the spine. If you need to bend your knees, make sure you bend your knees. We're going to take the left leg back behind us, bend the left knee, and then circle 3 juicy hip circles in that left hip socket, and then circle the other way. If this feels too much, just hold your dolphin where you are, swap sides, right leg extends, bend the right leg, circle 3 times in that right hip joint, and then 3 times the other way. Nice. Come down to the floor, take a little child's pose if you need. Really think about pushing into the floor, and then come and stand at the top of the mat, rooting through the floor. We want to think about rooting through the soles of the feet, growing long through the top of the head, arms reach forwards and up, hinge from the hips, bum goes back. If you've got blocks, this is where it's nice to use them. This time the left foot steps back, lower the left knee, untuck the top of the foot, push through that left shin, squeeze this left butt cheek, arms reach forwards and up. Really reach through those fingers. Right hand takes the left wrist and pull. So you're tractioning through the left side body. Feel that hip flexor opening on the left. Hands to the mat, big step back, plank. Set the shoulders, half plank if you need, and then slowly lower, heads of the shoulders stay lifted towards the mat. Energetically drag the hands through, keep the neck neutral, squeeze the glutes. Breathe here, release, tuck the toes, lift up and back, down dog. Walk the feet in, not the hands, pedal the feet. Nice work, everyone. From here, pull that left knee to your chest as you step that left foot forwards, untuck the back foot as you land that back knee. Right glute engages this time, arms reach again, forwards and up. Really reach through the fingers, pull these ribs in, make sure they're not flaring. Left hand to right wrist and pull. Rooting down through that right shin. Nice work. Hands to the top of the mat, back foot steps in, lengthen the spine, and come up to stand. Nice. Here we're going to move on to our little flow. So, arms forwards and up, hinge from the hips, bum goes back. We're coming into a happy squat. Just release your neck, give it a nod, give it a shake. Really make sure you're thinking about length in the spine. So I've got my knees, elbows in front of my knees, and I'm kind of putting a little traction on them to create that length in my spine and a little extension in my upper back. From here, land your hands, twist around to the left on the balls of your feet. Land your feet, knees can be bent if they need to. Walk the hands to the left. So you've got a really yummy hip stretch here. Really think about length. Breathing into that space, that hip space. And then we're going to take our hands and our feet back round to the front. Keep turning so we go the other way. It's a little bit of fun for this morning. Reach the hands over to the right, and you should feel this in your left hip. Glute hip should feel yummy. Again, really reach those fingers. Breathe into that body. Turn back to the front. hands are down, left foot steps back, lower the left knee, back toe stays tucked this time, really push through that back heel, arms reach forwards and up, and then you're going to take the left arm, reach it diagonally across the body, pull it back, release it diagonally behind you, diagonally forward, so you're getting this little movement in your upper back. Just keep reaching forwards, pulling it back, forwards and back. Hold the lower body still, so you're just moving in this upper back. Nice. Left hand lands, right arm up to the sky, release the neck down to the left. Engage the glutes, pull this left shoulder away from the ear. From here we land the right hand inside the right foot, swivel that left leg over to the right side of the mat and lift the left arm to the sky. Really reach those arms, that hand to about 11 o'clock and really feel it opening as you drop that neck down. Lovely stuff. Come back to centre, lift the back knee, hands to the right thigh, hands to prayer, your left elbow comes on top of your right thigh. Engage the left glute, think about length in the spine, gaze is just in front of the toes. Breathe here. And then from here we come to a side lunge on the left. Really sit back as you lunge. Really think about the bum hinging and the bum going back as you go from side to side. The knees aren't coming forwards, the bum is going back. Nice. And then we wiggle our feet in a little bit to goddess. Again, think about rooting through the floor, lengthen the spine. Hands behind the head. We're going to do a side bend to the right, back to centre. Side bend to the left, sit down a little bit more into your goddess. Side bend to the right, back to centre. Side bend to the left, back to centre. From here we turn to the back of the mat into a high lunge. Reach those fingers up, squeeze this right glute. Think about the pelvis being neutral. From here we're going to kick our right leg forwards as we pull our arms down. So we're kicking that foot forwards, stepping back, kicking the foot. Got 5 of these, 3, 4 and 5. Nice work. From here we're going to bring that right foot down, root through the floor, grow long through the spine. We're going to do it all again. So hinge from the hips, send the bum back. Coming into your happy squat. Again, release your head, release your neck, make sure your spine is long. You can rest your head on your thumbs. Breathing here. And then release the hands. This time we're going to swivel round to the right, crossing the feet. Arms reach over to the right. Again, find that yummy hip stretch, bend the knees. Yes, I thought I'd lost you on the video. Breathing, really opening up into that outer hip, and then swivel all the way back round, come over to the other side. This time we take our hands to the left, again knees bent, opening up in that right hip. Feel the length in the spine. Nice work. And then we unwind back to the front, hands to the mat, right foot steps back, lower the right knee. Push through those back right toes, squeeze this right glute. Arms reach forwards and up, and this time the right arm crosses the body and pulls back behind you. So you're just moving, you're reaching through this left hand as you are crossing and pulling this right arm back and releasing, crossing it forwards. Nice work. I'm supposed to be doing 5, but my counting's so bad. We'll do one more. Nice work. And then we're going to land this right hand. Left arm reaches to the sky. Pull the right shoulder away from the ear. Squeeze that right glute. Open through the chest. Breathe here. And then land the left hand inside the left foot. Swivel the right lower leg so it's off the left side of the mat. And then the right arm reaches to about 1 o'clock. Breathing here, really reach through those fingertips. Feel the opening in the hip, it should feel yummy. Breathing some more, release the neck, and then come back to center. Lift that back knee, hands to heart center, right elbow tops the left knee, lengthen the spine, squeeze that right glute, revolve twisted crescent. And then from here we come to a side lunge on the right thigh, Really sit back into those hips. Come over to the left, over to the right. If you want to have your hands down, make sure your spine is long. You can add a bit of fluidity if that feels good for you in the spine. And then we heel toe our feet in just a little bit, come up to goddess, sink down into our goddess squat, glutes engaged, pelvis is neutral, lengthen the spine, hands behind the head, inhale here, exhale, squeeze down to the left, inhale back, exhale, squeeze down to the right, inhale back, exhale, squeeze to the left, inhale back, exhale, squeeze to the right. Nice. From here we turn to a high lunge at the back of the mat, back knee is bent, pelvis is neutral, lift that back heel towards the sky, and then from here we step that left foot forwards, kick it as we lower the hands, pull those arms down. Nice. 4 and 5. Good work. From here we step the left foot to the top of the mat, arms reach forwards, slowly lower towards the floor. Bring your feet towards your bum, grow long in the spine, arms reach out. Soften the chin to the chest as you roll back for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let the legs go, let the arms go. Take a breath in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Audible sigh. Let your body melt muscle by muscle, bone by bone, into the earth beneath you. Taking a moment to notice how your body feels now compared to how it did at the beginning of the practice. Taking a moment to think of a positive affirmation to set for yourself for the day ahead. An I am statement. It can be absolutely anything. I am brave, bold, courageous, patient, kind, loved, enough, healthy. Whatever it is you need to bring into your life, just slowly repeat that to yourself. Feel it into your body. And when you're ready, slowly reach your feet away from your body. Reach your arms over your head, circle your wrists and your ankles both ways. Give them a little mobilization and love this morning. Inhale here, exhale, knees to chest. Give yourself a huge hug, squeezing everything tightly. And then rolling up to seated, legs softly crossed, eyes softly closed. Grow long through the spine, hands to head towards your fingertips. Take a moment to thank yourself for turning up and for allowing your mind and body to move, breathe and be. And just repeat that I am statement to yourself last few times, feeling it into your body. Turning the corners of your lips into a smile, lifting your head and opening your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me.